Welcome to the 5 at 5 and stop what you're doing. If your team is top of the league, 5 points clear, hit that like button. Loving Arsenal's performance against Everton yesterday. Let's get straight into my 5 at 5. Where else to start other than the Starboy Bukayo Saka? We all watched the game yesterday. We all know how great his goal was, how brilliant his assist was. But some of the statistics that are coming out of the game about Bukayo Saka and his achievements, not just this season, but in his career to date, are just unbelievable. So I had to do a segment and focus on Bukayo Saka. I've always said, in this league, the benchmark is Kevin De Bruyne. You look at him this season, 16 goal contributions. Bukayo Saka is on 19, even beating De Bruyne. Even Marcus Rashford, who's on the form of his life, has never ever played better, is only on 17. Still, Saka beating Rashford. And people aren't banging on about Saka the way they are about Rashford. In fact, what's even more impressive is that if you look at your screen right now, you'll see that of the 10 goals Bukayo Saka has scored in the Premier League this season, every single one of those goals has been a decisive goal. There is no stat padding from Bukayo Saka. Every one of those goals has either been for Arsenal to take the lead or for Arsenal to equalise. Bukayo Saka does it when it matters most. And he is the 6th youngest player in the history of the Premier League to hit 50 goal involvements. I mean, this is unbelievable stuff. In fact, now he's one goal away from becoming the 10th, I think, ever player for Arsenal to get double status, meaning double-digit goals and double-digit assists in a Premier League season. One more assist and he's there. This kid is unbelievable and he is literally unstoppable. If you haven't seen my match review from yesterday, check it out in the pinned comment below, because I actually got to speak to Nigel Winterburn and I asked him, as a left back, how would you try and stop Bukayo Saka in that right wing position? Because right now he's unstoppable, and if Arsenal carry this on, he's got to be in contention for player of the season. Bukayo Saka, I love you. Number 2, clean sheet. And the reason I'm going to talk about that is because, yes, in spite of an attacking performance yesterday that was just absolutely sensational, Arsenal kept only their 3rd clean sheet in 12 home Premier League games yesterday. So the people that really know their football without cheating, put in the comments below who the other clean sheets came against in the Premier League at home for Arsenal this season. Let's see if you know your stuff. But what I really like is that Saliba had a bit of a wobble. He seems back. He seems like he's playing very well again. Gabriel, for me, has been incredible all season. Zinchenko, now, he had a few poor games and was a bit sloppy in a few games, but yesterday he was on point again. A fantastic assist for Bukayo Saka. And then Ben White, he got taken out of the team for Tomiyasu, and now he's come back in and done absolutely brilliant. This seems like Arsenal's first choice back four with Tomiyasu and Tierney in reserve. I mean, that is some good strength in depth in defence. But honestly, very nice to see Ramsdale getting another clean sheet and hopefully giving Nick Pope some challenge for that golden glove. It was a clean sheet I really wanted Arsenal to keep, and Everton had a good chance actually, almost an injury time I think it was, and it was really nice to see Arsenal maintain that clean sheet and only get their 3rd home clean sheet in the Premier League this season. We need plenty of more if we want to go and achieve what we were dreaming of. But well done to the Arsenal defence and goalkeeper yesterday. Number 3, VAR. Yesterday, yet again, another attempt to take away a perfectly good goal from Arsenal. It just seems like every single week, we can't go a game without them trying to screw us in some way. Now, when that goal went in, the second goal that Arsenal scored, when Gay was just dallying on the ball for way too long, Bukayo Saka always switched on, went and nicked the ball away from him. I was sitting behind the goal, so it's not like I've got the positional benefit of the linesman who's looking across. But even I was saying, how's that offside? Like, in fact, to my right, Nigel Winterburn was there, and I even heard him saying, like, is it a foul? Like, he was confused, I was confused. We couldn't understand, even being behind the goal, how that could have been given offside, because Martinelli was clearly behind the ball and actually ran onto the ball as it got prodded forward. So we were confused, thinking, are they giving that for a foul? It didn't look like a foul. I mean, honestly, I don't know what these officials are playing at, but that was never in a million years even remotely close to offside. Yet it seems like they're trying again. Every single week, there's always a stupid decision. Thankfully, on this occasion, VAR got us out of it. But as we know from the Brentford game, we cannot rely on VAR to even get it right for us. Frankly, I'm getting fed up of it. But luckily, on this occasion, it didn't cost us. We got the goal, then added a couple of more. But I had to mention it because it's every single week. Up next, Bournemouth. Hopefully, we can have one VAR drama-free week. Number 4, Martin Ødegaard. What was this? Just have a look at this video. This was, I was confused as to what happened in the game when, because obviously I was, about 50 yards away from that moment. But Ødegaard sliding, and I thought, right, here we go. I like to see it. Someone that you wouldn't expect, like an Ødegaard, sliding in for that 50-50. But this man is made out of silk. How he managed to sort of go in, left foot forward, and then bounce up, check his momentum, and play the ball with his right foot to take it. I mean, come on. This was just like, I remember in the stadium at the time, it was like a bit of a gasp. People around were like confused as to what he had done. And it was one of those things where I thought, I need to see that replay afterwards. Martin Ødegaard, you are just made out of silk. Unbelievable little touch. Loved it. And then after that, even his commanding presence on the pitch shows just how much he dominates that ball. Hand up, I'm keeping hold of this ball. He's always the person that I look to get Arsenal ticking. And again, a brilliant game from him yesterday. And that moment was just lovely. Icing on the cake. Number 5, I'm in a good mood because I enjoyed yesterday. Not only did Arsenal go 5 points clear at the top of the Prem, our trophy-dodging rivals got knocked out of the FA Cup by Sheffield United. You just love to see it. So I'm feeling generous, and I'm going to do a little giveaway. If you watched my match reaction yesterday, you know that I was watching the game in an executive box, and I got this little gift. So, if you want to be in with a chance of winning this, card holder and keyring, then just get involved in the comments below. It doesn't matter what you say. You can stick a few laughing emojis to laugh at Tottenham getting knocked out of the FA Cup, or you can let me know if you think Arsenal are going to win the league now that we are 5 points clear. No matter what you comment, I'll pick someone at random from the people that comment below, as long as you're subscribed to the channel. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe. Whilst you're there, hit like, and I'm going to pick someone from the comments below. Arsenal are smashing it. I'm in a good mood, and hopefully one of you will win this giveaway, and I'll be in touch to get your details and send it through to you. Top of the league. See you next time after ball. Thank you as usual for watching the 5 at 5, and back the boys until the very, very end. Remember that, because it's going to be a season of twists and turns, and the last 10 games are not easy. Very important we win the next 4 so we can be in a good position with 10 games to go. This is going to be a great, great end to the season, and I am here for it. See you next time.